Hi, my name is Jalen McDonald, and I'm a senior at Carson Senior High School. I will be talking about the classes I took, the challenges I faced, and some of my best class memories that I had during my years at Carson Senior High. Now, I mainly took basic classes and regular classes, but some of my classes did contain the academy that I'm in. The academy is PEMA, Performing Media Arts. I only took 2 classes that has to do with the academy I'm in, which was media my 9th grade year in Mr. Watkins' class. In my 11th grade year, I took stage production with Miss Cadota during 5th period. While taking my media class, it was more of just taking pictures of the things that surround us while getting to learn how to use a camera. I did very good in the class. Most of my classes were pretty basic, and I could say my math class was always the most challenging for me because math is not my easiest subject, so I always struggle in math. During my high school years, I had math with Mr. Riddle, Mr. Ortega, Mr. Torres, and Mr. Ortega again. The most stressful math class I ever took was for Mr. Torres, my 11th grade year, which was Algebra 2. I didn't end up passing the class by the end of the year, so I had to make up for it. But the class was very stressful. I learned some and some stuff I couldn't catch on to. In the beginning of the year, I was doing pretty good, but then we started getting to quadratic formulas and functions, and I just got thrown off and just fell off a little bit. But I also went to tutoring and picked it up and picked up my grade. My English classes and my history classes were always the easiest for me and always the best to me because those are my most favorite subjects if I had to pick. I would honestly say English or history, and it's always because of the teachers that I had during them while taking the classes. For English, my favorite was 10th grade with Miss Cave, and for history, I could say that my favorite was always Mr. Han, 11th grade, and I also had him my 12th grade year economics with him. Economics kind of ended short due to the virus, but I can say by the time being in the class, it was a great time. Most of my classes, I didn't really have my friends, so I used to always have to make new people or make stronger bonds with other people if I needed help with anything. And I can say the people in the class helped me a lot, so I thank them, most definitely them and the teachers, for helping me and helping me do better in those academic classes, because academic classes are very important. I never really joined any clubs. I did my 12th grade year. My very first club was the Black Student Union with Miss Harris and Miss Cave. That was the only club that I attended during my high school years. I wish I would have joined more clubs in the beginning, like my 9th and 10th and 11th grade year, so I could have stronger bonds with people, get to know people better, and also just get to explore the different clubs that's on the campus because there's so many and I didn't take advantage of that. And I wish I would have. A challenge that I have faced outside of class, but also had to do with school, was getting my grades back up. I had a couple D's in classes that I didn't in my academic classes, so I took them over like during summer school, after school classes or Ingenuity, which helped me get the better grade for those academic courses. And I can say that was the best thing that I did. I went doing it during my own time. I wasn't forced to or nothing. I did it on my own. So when my senior year came, I had no classes to make up. I was able to have a home period, and everything went smoothly my senior year like I expected it to be. And I'm very proud of myself for doing my grades and getting them up where I needed to be. But during my senior year, I decided to sign up for the senior council with Miss Harris doing advisory, and I can say before the virus came, I enjoyed the class very much. It's a class where you plan events for the other PEMA advisory classes, and it's just all fun and games, and it's really fun when everybody's participating. Coming up with the games is fun. Planning the games is fun. Doing the games is fun. Everything about it was just fun. Being in the class was also fun because it was also planning for the event and during doing work. So it's like doing both. It taught you like how to do two things and make it possible. So that class did actually help me a lot with balancing two things out. And I can say that I do miss the class a lot. We didn't really get to do that many events due to the school year ending short, but the ones we did was really fun.